All right, we are recording now.
So, welcome to Morning Meditations with Muriel and fam. This is my sweet mama. You can wave. We're going to look at ourselves. We can look
Hi, Mama.
Hello, how are you?
Doing good.
All right. So, yeah, just get in a comfortable position. I invite you to rock, to shift, to stretch, whatever you need to do, because it's early for a lot of us, and we're, in different time zones. So, just allow some movement to come through, whether it's circling your shoulders or rolling your neck, just coming into awareness of your body, waking up your cells. If air comes up, I just had a couple little burps, all those natural processes that happen in our body as we, wake up in the morning, allowing those to happen. And continue to do this as I explain, just kind of like get in your body, stretch, and adjust and prepare mentally your body for stillness. So meditation, what is meditation? A lot of people explain it a lot of different ways. I really encourage you to get to a place where you have your own definition, your own connection to what meditation is. For some people, it's just straight up prayer. For a lot of people, it has to involve movement. For other people, it can be, a visualization, or needs to be something that's guided. So for me, I like to think of meditation as a way to truly tap into your core true spirit, your core self, and therefore the core trueness and oneness of everything, particularly nature. That's why I really love to meditate in nature and outside if the weather permits. And in contact with nature. So those of you who have meditated with me, we were sitting on the ground, and we know that that was very intentional. So when you meditate, it's not a situation where you're just turning your thoughts off. That's if you're thinking about trying to turn your thoughts off, you're already out of meditation. It's more of being present in the moment with what is. So how do you do that? We get bombarded with thoughts and information throughout the day, whether it's through our phone, through the television, if we're driving, through the blinking lights, the billboards. We're just so stimulated, especially those of us who live in cities. The cars, all the sounds, if we have children, if we have animals, pets, there's just so much stimulation. So meditation is a place you can go for true stillness and to tune into yourself, right? So when you meditate and you're in the present moment, I like to use the analogy of it's as if you're in the passenger car, you're in the passenger seat of a car, and you're looking out the window and you're watching the scene just roll by, just whiz by you, okay? But you're not attached to it. You're not like, ooh, I want to keep watching, what's happening over there. I want to keep my eyes on over here. No, you're just letting it roll by because the car is driving. That's kind of like what you want to happen with your thoughts, okay? You're going to be looking at your thoughts without being attached to the narrative or the story or the emotion behind them. You'll notice the emotion if it comes up quickly, but then you'll just let it go and you'll let it pass you by. So you're noticing, you're being curious, the image, the thoughts are flowing by you, flowing by in your mind, constantly just flowing by, but you're not attaching, right? You're not creating that story like, oh, the memory of my dog came up. I remember that one time when I was a kid and we were out. That's when you're getting out of meditation, right? So just notice and then let go. So as you're noticing, a visualization that I like to use for letting go is if a strong emotion or a strong image or a strong memory comes up and sticks around and you become conscious that it's sticking around and you're no longer in meditation, that's okay. Just imagine that image, that feeling, whatever it is, dissolving into smoke and floating up and out the window. And bring your attention back to your breath. All right? So this may and will likely happen throughout the meditation where you get kind of attached to a particular thought or memory. That's okay. This is what meditation is for, to train our mind to be in the present moment. So if that happens, just imagine that that thought, that image turns into smoke, floats up and out the window. Okay? Another visualization I like to use, particularly with children, is if that image, that memory, turns into a bubble. Remember how we used to blow bubbles as kids, or some of us still do? That image turns into a bubble and it floats with the shimmery rainbow, essence, and it floats up and also out the window. Okay, so you can customize, you can come up with your own visualization, but the intention here is to acknowledge and release, come back to self, come back to presence. Okay. Another thing I'll say is, in addition to coming to yourself, coming back to the present moment, you can meditate on what's happening for you. You can meditate on a particular intention. So when I started my daily meditation years ago, I was just curious. I would visualize my blood cells. I would visualize my organs, right? I would visualize my heart pumping blood through my body, and just come into awareness of that life inside me, or the life inside our gut, right? There are billions of living little beings, right? Bacteria in our gut. Our gut's a whole ecosystem. So that is a pulsation of living beings that we can tap into and communicate with, especially if we're having some sort of gut issue. And this is how people, when they talk about using meditation to heal themselves, this is the type of awareness that they're using, right? So that takes time, it takes practice, and I will be doing this every Tuesday through Friday. So these are the things that I'll be working on. But we're just going to start with the basics from the beginning, and then I'll start to increase not the difficulty, but increase the content, increase the deepening of the content gradually as the days go on. So thank you for joining me. A little bit of background about myself. I am certified in kinetic yoga instructor. I'm also a high intensity interval instructor and a somatic psychotherapist. So I'm very much interested in the connection between mind and body, and this is what I have studied for a while. So I invite you throughout this meditation to remain open-minded and come from a place of receiving and curiosity. Okay, so shifting gears, getting comfortable. I'm going to invite you to just bring your attention to your breath. You can have your eyes remain open with a soft gaze at nothing in particular, or if it feels okay, you can close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath without changing anything, without judgment. Just notice, just notice. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Notice the location of your breath. Is it in your chest, or more in your belly, or spanning the full length of your lungs? Notice the location, notice your baseline. You may immediately notice how bringing your attention to your breath immediately changes it. Now, adding a bit of intention, I invite you to expand your breath 20% on your next inhale. Expanding your belly out as you inhale through your nose and contracting your belly as you exhale through your nose, pushing all the air out before you breathe in once more. Feel free to place one hand on your belly to help you strengthen your awareness of this cycle. Inhaling, expanding your belly out, pushing against your hand. And exhaling, contracting your belly, exhaling out of your nose, pushing all the stale air out that's trapped at the bottom of your lungs before you inhale once more. And exhale out of your nose, contracting your belly, pushing the stale air. Inhale. This time at the top of your inhale, I want you to intentionally hold your breath for 2 seconds, allowing the life force to cycle inside of you before you exhale, contracting your belly and holding your breath at the bottom of your exhale for 2 seconds before you inhale once more. Holding at the top and exhale out of your nose, contracting your belly and holding at the bottom. Continue to breathe like this on your own pace. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. That's called Rule of 4 breathing. It's an intentional style of breathing meant to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for our sense of calm and peace, allowing us to have greater access to our frontal lobe, which is the part of us that functions in our decision making, our processing of information. From this place, I'd like to invite you to come to an intention for this practice. Identify an intention for the next 20 minutes of meditation. Notice the first thing that comes to mind and allow that to be your intention. It can be simple. It could be broad or specific. And hold this intention throughout the practice as I facilitate you. So I'm going to connect to my intention and then I will go into our guided meditation. Bringing your attention back to your breath. Inhale, holding at the top. And exhale, contracting your belly, pushing the old air out. Before you inhale again. Holding at the top and exhale. On your next inhale, you're going to connect to the nourishing energy of Earth's core, the warmth, the strength, the power of that liquid iron core. And with intention, you're going to inhale this nurturing high vibration up through your spine of each of your core energy centers. Holding at the top and exhaling the nurturing energy to spread throughout your entire body, through every cell. Visualize your connection to Earth's core. Noticing the sensation of how you're supported in this moment. Whether it's physical support, mental support, or spiritual support. Notice how you're supported by the chair or the floor that you're sitting on. Notice how you're supported by your ancestors. Notice how you're supported emotionally by people who love you. And just tune into this sensation of support surrounding you. Surrounding you with love. Breathing in this support, this nurturing, peaceful, loving energy with each inhale. And on your exhale, release any tension. Release anything that does not serve you, that's vibrating lower than where you are now. On your exhale, you're going to release it. Let it drain down your spine, out of your spine, down your feet, out of the soles of your feet, into earth, knowing that earth can receive and compost and transform and transmute this low vibration into nourishing fertilizer. Inhaling nourishment and peace and love, and exhaling all that doesn't serve you, visualizing it as it flows down and out of your body into earth to be composted, transmuted, and transformed into new, fresh, high vibration fertilizer. Inhaling, exhale, release. Allowing the tension in your face, in your jaw, your neck, your shoulders to just melt away with each exhale. Inhaling gratitude for all the ways in which you are supported and loved. Gratitude to our planet for supporting us physically, mentally, and spiritually. Gratitude to our ancestors for supporting us, our guides, mentors, family members. And gratitude to ourselves for showing up. And exhale, release, letting everything that no longer serves you fall away, dropping, dropping, dropping down into earth. Releasing, letting it go. Releasing fear, releasing worry, releasing shame, releasing guilt. And on each exhale, breathing in joy, breathing in happiness, breathing in confidence. Now bring your attention to your connection to our planet. Notice the connection as a rod of energy or a tube spanning your spine, going down your spine, down into earth, down, 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 until it connects with the earth's core. Noticing yourself as an antenna, channeling Earth's nourishing, abundant, powerful energy up through this tube, up through this rod, up through your spine, up through each of the energy centers that live along your spine, up, 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 drawing this nurturing energy up into the core of your mind and the crown of your head. And from a place of love and gratitude, as you exhale, you're going to send your high vibration, your love back down your spine, back down your energy centers, down through your heart, your belly, the bottom of your spine, out through your feet, into earth, creating a cycle of love and nourishment, a reciprocal, symbiotic relationship with our planet, tuning in, inhaling up, nourishing, high vibration, light energy through this rod that connects you as an antenna, like an antenna, to our planet. Inhaling it up through your spine, up through your belly, your heart, your throat, your third eye to your crown. Then it curves around and back down, intentionally sending that love back into earth, that gratitude back into earth, that nourishment back into earth. For as we take, we must also give. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, expanding your awareness, and exhaling, releasing that which does not serve you. Bringing your attention back to your breath and back to the cycling of high vibration love energy with our planet if your mind starts to drift. Inhaling the nourishment of your spine all the way up to your crown, and exhaling love and gratitude back down, creating a loop. Now I'd like you to bring your attention to your intention you began this practice with. And as we tune in to the impact of our moon, we just had a full moon, and we are entering the equinox, the fall season, a time of harvest, a time of relief, a time of decay, a time of death, a natural part of all cycles. And from this place, notice if there are any barriers, any narratives that are not serving you, any relationships. Notice anything inside you that needs to die in order to allow for transformation and growth. Are you somebody who gives and gives and gives without receiving? Are you somebody who pours into projects, into people, into various activities, and neglects pouring into themselves? Do you have a fear of your power, of your greatness, of shining so bright that you may attract? And is this fear holding you back from living your highest and greatest purpose? If so, on your exhale, allow this part of you to die, creating space for your truth and your power to grow in its place. Notice the parts of you that need to die. Notice what they look like. Notice what they feel like in your body. Notice their color. And on your exhale, release it down your spine, down into earth to be composted and transformed by our amazing, powerful planet. Our planet is an expert at transformation, an expert at turning to decay into nourishment. Inhaling and exhaling, releasing those parts of you that are dying. releasing, allowing a lack of self-worth to die with each exhale. Shrinking its access to your life force, letting it decay, letting it crumble and dissolve and flow out of your spine, out of your feet, into earth to be composted. Inhaling high vibration flow. Letting it cycle through you. As you inhale, notice the color of the nourishment, of the light, of the high vibration energy you're inhaling up into your spine, cycling around that first energy center that lives at the bottom of your spine. Notice the color. As you inhale, you're going to surround this energy center at the bottom of your spine, at the root of your spine, amplifying, brightening this color, brightening this energy, sending love and gratitude to this part of your body associated with stability, associated with groundedness, associated with identity. I am. Inhaling, visualizing this energy center getting brighter and bolder and brighter and bolder. Moving up to the next energy center, notice the color of this center, often associated with orange, in relationship to our groin, our sexual organs, our creativity. Breathe in high vibration, love, and gratitude, imagining the color of this center swirling, getting brighter and brighter and brighter with each inhale. Sending joy and gratitude to this part. Inhaling once more, moving up to the next energy center, often referred to as the solar plexus and associated with the color yellow. Notice the color that it is now, and as you inhale, breathing in love and gratitude, notice and intend to make this part of yourself brighter and brighter, charging with earth's nourishing energy, charging with your internal power. Moving up, continuing to the heart energy center, often associated with green, but for others it may be associated with the color white. For me, it's associated with the color pink. This part of yourself is love, connection. Inhaling, visualizing it growing brighter and brighter and richer. Moving up steadily now into your throat, often associated with the color blue, related to our ability to communicate, to connect through words, through intention, through writing. Inhaling love and gratitude into this part of your body, imagining this energy center growing brighter and brighter. The color growing bolder and bolder. Moving up into your third eye, the point of the energy center in between your two eyes and your forehead. The part of us associated with higher clear sight, with intuition. Inhaling love, high vibration, gratitude into this energy center. Seeing it growing brighter, feeling it growing brighter. tapping into that nourishing cycle with our planet. Inhaling, moving up still into the crown of our head. Every energy center cycling and pulsing and connecting and flowing up, 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 up to the crown of our head, shooting out as a column of light, connecting us from below to above, completing the cycle. Inhaling love and gratitude into the crown energy center of our head, imagining it growing brighter and brighter and brighter as all the energy centers we just cycled through continue to grow brighter, cycling up, 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 shooting out to the crown of our head, into a column of bright light, shooting up, 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 connecting us to a big, bright sun, our higher self, a golden disk of pure, high vibration, truth, and oneness. And as our column of light connects to our higher self, this truth, this light pours down into the column, into the crown of our head, feeling it drip down, flowing throughout our body, just nourishing. Covering us with golden light. Protecting us from anything that may want to attach to us that does not serve us. We are protected because we are connected to our higher self and to creation and oneness itself. The gold is dripping down, filling every single cell, every single cavity, every single organ in your body and out of your body. As our heart pumps, we create a magnetic field around us. This gold vibration fills this field, surrounds us with love and joy and gratitude. Moves with us. We inhale it into our lungs. As it surrounds us in a sphere of high vibration, love, and gratitude. Bringing your attention back to your intention. We began this practice with. Start to notice the sounds around you. Bringing your attention from inward to outward. Notice the presence of any other bodies, animals, plants in the room. Notice if the light is penetrating your eyelids differently, if your eyes are closed as the sun rises. Notice the sensations of your body start to shift and move your body as you orient back to the room. When you're ready, taking your time, slowly, slowly, gradually opening your eyes, maintaining connection to your breath. Inviting movement in your shoulders, in your neck, in your arms, in your hands, in your head. Maintaining connection to your breath. Looking from side to side, orienting to the space around you. Massaging the lymph nodes in your neck by looking from side to side. You look up, then down. Inviting some small circles into your spine. Waking up your spine as you have waked up your mind. Gently honoring the transition of waking up from being horizontal for hours to being vertical and engaging with people throughout the day. Honoring this transition and allowing it to be gradual and intentional. I invite you to continue to intentionally move. A lot of us in about 30 minutes are going to tune into Mornings with Nano. And I will put, if you're unfamiliar with that, I will put the information in the chat. Definitely after this practice, make sure you drink water. Drink some water. I actually have some spirulina. So I got one for you. Which one do you want? Okay. So spirulina is a superfood. Check this out. It's like bright green, bluish green. It's actually blue-green algae. Comes in a powder or it comes in capsules. And it's a superfood because it has so many vitamins and minerals in it. This green stuff right here has several B vitamins. It has iron. It has copper. It has A vitamins, vitamin E, vitamin A. And it's just, it has a lot of nutrients in it. And so what does water, copper, and iron all have in common? Yeah, go ahead and order some. I usually buy it in bulk from like a health food store because it's usually pretty, it's cheaper than buying it at like Whole Foods in a prepackaged container. But you can order it. I know there are so many resources online. I'll see if I can find something that is coming from a holistic kind of ethical place. But I usually, you can get it from almost anywhere. Definitely, you can get it. You can probably find it in your grocery store, especially if you have a health food store. I would look for it in bulk from like a local store, but if not, you can definitely turn online and find it there. Go ahead and get organic. It's cultivated in the lab, basically, and just to make sure they grow the blue-green algae and then dry it out, powder it. And this is a nice way to start your day because, yeah, what does water, copper, and iron have in common? Type in the chat if you have any ideas. TJ Maxx. Oh yeah, you can get it from TJ Maxx. You can get this from TJ Maxx. Spirulina. They all have in common that they're all conductors, right? We have iron in our blood. We have copper. We have water in our body. All these are conductors. If we're drinking filtered water, good, yeah. If we're drinking filtered water, we're filtering out the minerals, right? So we've got to replenish our body with these essential minerals that impact the metabolic systems in our body, including especially our brain function. Okay, so this is just like an enhancer of meditation. It's an awesome complement because at the end of the day, what we're doing is we're strengthening our brain function. We're strengthening our focus and our connection to self, our connection to creation. It's all intertwined. It's all related. So my mom's drinking a shot glass. So you can drink it medicinally. You don't have to drink a big old glass like this. You just make a little shot glass, boom, okay? That's your medicinal dose for the day. So we've got folks in the chat giving you suggestions on where to get some spirulina. It's spelled Spirulina. So go ahead and look that up. You can look up the healing properties of it. But again, drink lots of water. We're going to end here. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed this practice. I'm going to keep doing this Tuesday through Friday. Super, family vibe, super casual. So invite whoever, everyone is welcome. So put some waves in the chat if you feel like you got some value from this. And also feel free to tune in with any questions, particularly about meditation, and I'll answer those. But that is the end of our call. I'll stay on if for any of you who have questions. Thank you, Mom, for joining the practice. As a lot of you know, like meditating in groups, meditating together, it just amplifies everything. So again, thank you all for joining me in this process, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Let's keep this going. Neno, let me put in the chat Neno's link for those of you who are not tapped into that. And I'll also put in the chat my my information, my social media, my website. I do provide coaching services. So if you're needing support around anything mental health related or physical health related, any blockages you're navigating, please definitely reach out to me. And if you're not already following me on social media, I will put all that information in the chat right now, including my LinkedIn. So give me 1 second. I'm going to copy and paste here. Boom. All right. So if you click on my website, if you're interested in coaching services, I do have a promotion of 30 minutes, a 30-minute free session. So just click on my website and a banner will pop up. You will click the survey link noted there, fill out the survey, and then I will reach out to you to schedule your session. A couple of you I already plan to be working with. So definitely, if you've never been to therapy, if you've never had a coach and you just want to see what it's like, hey, you got a 30-minute free session. Just fill out the survey, click the link, fill out the survey. And then let me also post Neno's information. He is a 26-year-old motivational speaker, super inspiring young man. And we tune into him every morning at 9 a.m. That's why I chose this time, so we could meditate before we tune into Neno. So here's this. All of those links are now in the chat. Thank you all. That's it. It's great to see you.
Thanks, Muriel.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day. Starting the day off right, fresh. So I'll stay on just in case y'all are checking out the links.
Yeah,
But yeah, drink water, maybe get a bite to eat before we tap into Nano. Feed the kiddos, if you got kids. Feed the dog. The cat. Okay, we good? I'm gonna end the meeting here, and I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, okay? Let's get it.